Ram Kadam of the BJP is now joining me on the phone line. Mr. Ram Kadam, the politicians, especially opposition, is linking as because the BBC had a documentary on Prime Minister Modi, that has now led to this raid. What do you say to that claim?
I really do not understand one thing. Why each and every time opposition has been indulging into politicizing any kind of this action? What they want? They want the Income Tax Department or ED Department or any investigation agency, they should not work or they should work. And if they want, they should work. Then they should not politicize these issues. Any department, and as far as the Income Tax Department is concerned, if they are taking any action, so that action is never its overnight action. They have to study all the documents for several weeks, several months. So many officers have been working on that, and after that they take action. And if at all that particular, you're talking about BBC, if they have not done anything wrong, then why? What is the reason why they are scared?
But sir, this could also be seen as, in many ways, because it's become a political issue, that it could be seen as any sort of an attack on a media organization, on a news organization. What do you say to that?
No. I can understand timing. But at the same time, opposition should also understand that our investigation agencies, if they are doing some action, they should not create any obstacle in between. They should allow them to do their work with a free hand. Every time they are politicizing these issues.
So you're saying this IT department survey is based on a series of tip-offs and investigation. It has nothing to do with politics at all.
To do with that documentary, they should not connect this action with that documentary. And if they want to connect this action with the documentary or some other relevance, then none of the agency will take any kind of action henceforth.
All right, Mr. Ram Kadam of the BJP is an MLA. Yes, he's saying that this is an investigation that needs to be done. Why is the opposition blocking it? And it has nothing to do with politics. Mr. Ram Kadam, thank you so much. He's also a member MLA from Maharashtra, where in Mumbai, the BBC office is facing that survey, as the IT department is calling it. So that's Mumbai. Our colleagues are trying to get us as much information as possible. Let's go across to Delhi. Ashutosh Mishra has been there first on the spot. Ashutosh, tell us the latest. What time did it begin? What is ongoing right now? Why have the phones been seized? And not an official statement yet by the IT department. What are your sources telling you from the IT department that led to this raid or survey, in other words?
So Pooja, it's been around 90 to 95 minutes so far when the income tax officials, around 15 people, have entered in this premises of the BBC Bureau office in the national capital on the 5th floor and 6th floor. First they seized the phones of the employee, all the employees including finance and editorial department, which is the standard practice when it comes to the survey or the calling raid, because there is no clarity. The apprehensions being raised whether, some may call it survey, some may call it raid, but the phones have been seized. Few of the staff has left. Most of them are still standing right outside their office on the 5th and 6th floor. Officials continue to investigate, and when there is some questioning being done with the finance and accounts department. Now, what could be the possible purpose? What our colleague from Mumbai are reporting, that because the tax filing, there could be possibly some intelligence that is being verified. Now, if that is the case, all the documents are already with the government authorities, and when it comes to verifying that survey, of course, this cannot be just a survey. Then perhaps we know what this could be termed as when these exercises of, by the agencies happening. But since there is no official words yet from the IT department, it is open to apprehensions and interpretation if you call it raid or survey. Of course, giving political ammunition to the opposition and raises the timing on, the question on the timing.
Yes.
Because just few weeks you have a documentary which is banned by the government. There is huge criticism. And this morning you heard Union Home Minister Amit Shah, when the question on BBC was asked, he responded to that. And then you see within 60, 70 minutes of that answering from the Union Home Minister.
Yes.
You have the income
Ashutosh,
tax
please keep
department
getting
official.
more information and details and more reactions if possible from the BBC office in Delhi. I'll come back to you in just a short while. Imran Pratapgarhi from the Congress Party is joining me. Remember, opposition is all guns blazing. Mr. Pratapgarhi, what will you say? क्या कहेंगे आप? ये दिल्ली और मुंबई में जो रेड हो रही है, IT डिपार्टमेंट कह रहे हैं रेड नहीं है, सर्वे के लिए हम आए हैं.
हैरत है मुझे कि सर्वे इस तरह से होता है कि 100 लोगों की टीम ले जाकर के सब कुछ जब्त कर लेना और सील कर देना. ऐसा सर्वे कहाँ होता है? ये सीधे सीधे इस देश के तमाम मीडिया संस्थानों को डराने की कोशिश है. एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री से डरी हुई सरकार जब विपक्ष से भी घिर गई, इस बार के संसद के सत्र में पूरा विपक्ष जो है वो जेपीसी की मांग करता रहा और सरकार लगातार भागती रही. तो चारों तरफ से घिरी हुई सरकार अब चाहती है कि एक डर ये भी दिखाए वो कि अपने विरोधियों पर और खासतौर से एक बड़े मीडिया संस्थान पर जो थोड़ा बहुत मीडिया ने बोलना शुरू कर दिया था उसको भी कुचलने की कोशिश है. ये कलम का सर कलम करने की कोशिश है. लेकिन मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि जब आप किसी चीज को ज्यादा दबाते हैं तो फिर वो विद्रोह कर देती है. जिस तरह मीडिया को दबाने की कोशिश ये सरकार कर रही है, ये इस सरकार के लिए भारी पड़ेगी, मुझे पूरा विश्वास.
सर, जैसे IT डिपार्टमेंट के सोर्सेज का कहना है कि टैक्स इवेजन के इश्यूज थे, उसी के लिए आए हैं, उस पर क्या कहेंगे आप?
नहीं, एक साथ दोनों जगहों पे ये कोई इंसिडेंस तो नहीं है ना. चंद दिनों पहले एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री का आना, उस डॉक्यूमेंट्री का संसद में कई सारे सांसदों के जरिए जिक्र किया जाना और उसके बाद होम मिनिस्टर का इंटरव्यू के तुरंत बाद इस तरह की घटनाएं सामने आना, अब इसे आप सिर्फ इत्तेफाक नहीं कह सकते, इसे सिर्फ नॉर्मल सर्वे नहीं कह सकते आप.
इमरान प्रतापगढ़ी जी, अभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के भी नेताओं से बात हो रही है, वो कह रहे हैं कि हर बात पे ऑपोजिशन लिंक क्यों कर रही है? क्या ये अलग से एक IT डिपार्टमेंट अपनी इन्वेस्टिगेशन नहीं कर सकती? हर बात को पॉलिटिसाइज क्यों कर रहे हैं? अगर ये सर्वे हो भी रहा है उसको रोक क्यों रहे हैं?
नहीं, कौन रोक रहा है? और सिर्फ अपोजिशन लिंक नहीं कर रहा है, देश का एक एक व्यक्ति जानता है और पहले से उम्मीद भी लगाई जा रही थी कि इस सरकार के खिलाफ जो भी खड़ा होगा उसको दबाने के जितने हथकंडे ये सरकार अपना सकती है वो अपनाती है. ईडी का, CBI का, IT का जितना दुरुपयोग इस सरकार ने किया है पिछले 9 वर्ष में, उतना तो इतिहास में कहीं नहीं देखने को मिलेगा. तो BBC पर यह कार्रवाई तो प्रिडिक्टेबल थी पहले से.
आप कह रहे हैं ये डायरेक्ट रीजन है. आप कह रहे हैं कि ये क्योंकि डॉक्यूमेंट्री आई, अगर उसमें भी डॉक्यूमेंट्री में भी कुछ सवाल उठ रहे थे वैसे, लेकिन अगर वो डॉक्यूमेंट्री आई उसी का ये एक रिजल्ट है, उसकी वजह से ये रेड हुई है.
आपकी आवाज कट गई थी बीच में.
जी सर, मैं पूछ रही थी क्योंकि डॉक्यूमेंट्री में भी काफी लोगों ने कुछ सवाल उठाए थे कि क्या वो फेयर है, नहीं है, उसमें भी कुछ कोई किसी तरह का एजेंडा तो नहीं है. लेकिन आप ये बात कह रहे हैं कि सर ये जो सर्वे और रेड हो रहा है ये बिल्कुल उसी की वजह से है क्योंकि उसमें प्रधानमंत्री मोदी का मेंशन है, इसलिए.
एक कारण बिल्कुल वो है. मेरा अपना मानना है कि वो एक प्रमुख कारण है जिसकी वजह से रेड हो रही है. डॉक्यूमेंट्री की विश्वसनीयता या उस पर बातचीत तो वो तब होती जब बैन ना की जाती ना, जब लोग उसे देख पाते तब तो उस पर डिबेट होती, तब उसकी सत्यता की जांच या परख होती. लेकिन सरकार ने तो झटके में बैन कर दिया और बैन करने के बाद अब BBC के दफ्तरों पे छापे, ये और किस बात की गवाही दे रहे हैं
जी.
ये तो गूंगे से गूंगा व्यक्ति भी बोलेगा कि ये किस वजह से हो रहा है. इस देश का एक एक समझदार व्यक्ति, पढ़ा लिखा व्यक्ति कहेगा कि ये बदले की कार्यवाही के अलावा और क्या.
Thank you so much. Congress Member of Parliament Imran Pratapgarhi for speaking to India today. He's saying one of the reasons is definitely because there was a docu-series that had come that had a mention of Prime Minister Modi and 2002 riots. That's the reason this has led to an income tax raid. The sources in Income Tax Department are saying there was tax evasion allegations. A tip-off was received and they have landed up, and this is a survey, not a raid.